if you plan to set up a property, how about you put your 100% in it, so that we know that however much the industry is harsh, however much the government is not doing something as much to help us, let's us as tourism gurus, anyone who is invested in the tourism industry, each one of us has something to offer in every capacity.
We help each other.
Yes.
The government will find us.
Because the government, as we cry, as much as we are calling them to come and get us where we are, they're not coming.
Hey, welcome to Destination 256, your go-to destination for all things tourism in Uganda. I'm Zingozal, your host, and again, I keep stretching this that these are special episodes dedicated to the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo that is getting done actually today. That actually it's done. We are having the climax festivals, and with me I have a first timer at attending Poate. We have done the 9th edition, and she is attending Poate for the first time, representing a lodge in Murchison Falls National Park. And it's nice to have you, Sonia.
Oh, thank you so much. This is a beautiful space you have here.
Thank you. It's courtesy of MCI.
It's so beautiful, and I think the journey we are on has media. Is getting there.
Thank you. Thank you.
For me, I'll give this a 10.
Really?
Yes.
They have given us a 10, MCI team. Thank you.
Yes.
So I'll ask you to introduce yourself, and we kick off.
Yes. My name is Sonia Nali Hadijah, and I'm a travel consultant. I work with Nanjing Tours and Travel, and now a sister company to Entikko Safari Lodge, located in Murchison Falls National Park, and I work as a reservation manager and as a consultant for Entikko. So I am privileged to be here and talk about this beautiful lodge with you.
It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And Sonia, I'll use Sonia, but I would prefer Hadijah, but I'll use Sonia. So this is your first time to attend Poate as Entikko. How has it been? What were your expectations before? Okay, let's start from when they launched Poate. And they were like, oh, come exhibit and this and this and this. Yes.
First of all, when Poate, even before Poate announced when they are going to host, because we know it is usually in May, but before they did that, I had it in mind to showcase Entikko Safari Lodge for the first time in Poate, and to make everyone know and aware of this beautiful property. And I automatically, immediately consulted my team. We sat down, made a budget for it, made how we are going to run everything, and then we also talked about with our managers of what we should do, what paperwork or graphics to do with our graphic designer. So trust me, we were prepared for Poate 2024, and the fact that we are here and it has happened and we are closing it off, for me it's a plus, because I know most of us, or most of the clients, or most of the people I met at Poate, they were really happy and impressed of how much Entikko has to offer and how beautiful and simple the property is. So I'm grateful.
Why choose Murchison Falls National Park?
Personally, and with our team, we thought Murchison is lacking. For so many years, I've been traveling to Murchison, but there's something in accommodation that was not really exciting.
Giving.
Yeah, it was a bit boring. It's the same routine, the same property, the same lodge, and the lodge is not to throw shade, but most of the lodges in Murchison are not giving something unique that people wanted to have. So our team sat down and realized we could build something different, something unique, something simple, and yet fun for the people and travel lovers to have and enjoy. So one, we thought something Entikko is lacking in Murchison Falls, which is why we chose Murchison Falls. Two, it's busy. Murchison Falls is one of the biggest biggest national park in Uganda, and the oldest. It deserves something beautiful. It deserves something someone can say wow to. So that for us was also a plus. Also the falls. The falls brings a lot of people. Most of us those days used to go to Murchison Falls just to view the fall. The flash of the water of the fall for me when I was still in school was one thing I was looking forward to. The flash used to really make me feel refreshed and so nice. So for me, that too. So Murchison Falls has come to put should I say a bright side to the tourism industry in Murchison Falls, Entikko Safari Lodge.
I think for me, when you talk about I keep telling people, like, every time I go to Murchison, I find something new. I find some new feeling within me because it's my best national park.
Exactly.
Leave part, the other Karamoja part of the landscape, the Kidepos. But within here, it's my best, and I love it. So it was exciting to see, oh, there is a new lodge that side.
And also for me, it's one of the parks I can go to and say I've done something exciting, because it doesn't limit you. Most of these parks, they limit you to game drive, to maybe boat cruise. Then mostly that's done. But in Murchison, there's more activities to do. And by the time you go for 2 days in come back, you feel you've done something. Yeah, so for me, choosing Murchison is a good choice. And to make icing on top of the cake, there's another second phase that is coming, because this one is just, we're testing the waters. And I keep telling people that, and people say, if this is how testing water looks like, how will the second phase come? I'm like, we don't know how beautiful and amazing it's going to be, but as far as we know, this is testing waters for me, for us, and to see how people are going to welcome this property, how people are going to like every bit of it, because everything at Entikko, from the furniture, the people, the textures of everything, was chosen with love and detail. So we wanted people to really love the space, to love the property, to love everything about it. So the fact that this one was welcomed well and people like the place, people like the property, we are hoping they will even fall in love more with the second property that is coming, which is really, really going to change the face of tourism in Uganda.
I'm waiting for that. Have you gotten what you thought you would get at Poate as Entikko?
I would say yes. Trust me, from the first day that we sat in our stalls at Poate, trust me, people were flooding, people were coming in, questions were coming in, and the answers were there, and people were so excited. Especially people liked our display. We were simple. We chose a very simple thing, because for us at Entikko, simple is luxury. We don't want to go out there and shout ABCD. We just chose something simple, and we thought people would say, "Oh, this is not enough," blah blah blah. But people like the simplicity.
I too liked the place.
Yeah, people like the simplicity, and we just chose to do that because for us, simple, like I said, it's luxury.
You did all the meetings with the hosted buyers.
We did, actually. Most of them met us at our stalls. That's the one good thing I like about it. We are easy to find. We are not so far. They were not stretched to look for us. They came. Everyone was comfortable. We had a lot of VVIP people came to our stall. We interacted, and even Sudiri himself was happy and appreciative of everything Entikko has to offer. So from me and my team, yeah, we will come for Poate again. And we look forward, yeah.
You're already looking forward for Poate 2026.
And that Poate of 2026, it's going to come bigger for us as Entikko, because now we're going to showcase another property. We are going to build a bridge, the glass bridge at the Murchison Falls.
First wait.
Exactly.
So you are the same guys that were given that tender of building the glass bridge?
Yeah.
This is money.
Trust me, this person has come. One is putting his money there, but two is also putting something beautiful for Uganda to enjoy. I mean, there are a lot of people coming in. How about we change something unique? We bring that thing that we see people like out there in China, in Dubai. How about we bring a little bit of it here for the same tourists to come and experience? Because I'm sure with that great glass bridge and the restaurant near it, breakfast at the top of the falls is going to change. Every one of us is going to enjoy something beautiful and unique and be proud of what we have. I keep telling people, okay, we think they're investors and they don't care about us, but actually, if someone is choosing to invest these thousands of millions of dollars in your country, how much can they show that they love you or they love your country? Because for me, I think they do, because they're putting something beautiful and they're giving employment to some of us. To many people out there are surviving because of them. So I look forward to it and impressing and making sure that I do what I can as a Ugandan is in tourism industry and a woman in tourism industry. We are few. But every woman in tourism out there, there's something we are putting. There's a building someone is going to look at and say, that's a lady in the tourism that has it. Or there's a company owned by a lady in tourism. And how about we don't give up? It's been a long time coming because I started my journey in campus as a travel consultant. I made my first sale among my students, my classmates. Yeah. So for me, I am okay.
You're progressing.
Yes.
Perfectly.
I am not where I used to be. And I am thankful to God for that.
Entikko is how old? How many months old?
Entikko was actually, we got done in 2024, December. That's when we started ABCD. But the launch to public was in February. That's when we had game farm trips. We also organized it through Auto. They helped us a lot to pick the people we are supposed to take for our for our farm trips. And from there, we never looked back. And the first people to actually visit our property, UTB team.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
it comes from.
Those guys did amazing. We didn't know. I didn't anticipate how amazing they are going to influence the public. And they did something beautiful for Entikko. Everyone, actually, if I can say, maybe 60% of people got to know about Entikko through UTB. They visited us because we're like, UTB is our, what do you call it? It's like
the regulator, the authority.
Yeah.
The top.
They're the big bosses.
The
right?
big bosses,
in the tourism
yes.
industry. So there are people you respect and you look forward to. Yeah, you give them respect. And the fact that they came and honored our invitation, it was one. It was already a win already. So UTB was the first group to come, and then we had the farm trees. We had a few people that we posted on social media. So from then, we never looked for backward. We were just striving.
So let's say roughly from December, should we count from February to now or from December to now?
Officially, operational is February to now, but existence is December 2024 to now. So you can say we are like
7 months.
Yeah. We are babies.
7 months old.
Maybe
and
we are crawling.
You're a baby in the game, and also you're a baby at Poate.
Exactly.
And if a baby is giving these reviews for Poate, that means Poate is doing what it's supposed to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And if a new lodge or you're a new property and you think what is not working, I give it. Yeah, you should test it. You should try it, especially if you know you have something amazing to offer, because you see, people need to see that there's value for money. I'm going to ask you for $469. You should know, or you should feel that the $469 is not gonna, you're not gonna regret giving it to me. you're gonna feel that actually it is worth it, and you come back with a smile on your face and recommend me to people out there, because most of the clients is about referrals and recommendation. We should put properties or structures that value people's money, because people work hard to even sacrifice the $200 they give us. How about we do that, and we shall strive in this hotel or
the hospitality sector.
Exactly, or the accommodation sector.
So, you've met the hosted buyers, you've met VVIP people, like you've said, you've met the big man, Sudiru Pareria.
Actually,
you've met, I think I
also,
saw
this lady,
the Prime Minister.
Yeah, the Prime Minister, Nabanja, she came through.
She came through, yes.
And then the lady, the hotel association, what do you call it?
Or the lady who heads
who heads the hotel associations, hotel and lodges associations, I think, in Uganda.
I'm seeing the name.
Actually, I am sorry, but I don't remember her name. But she was.
But
really,
I know her.
Yeah, she was really amazing. That is personally, she's amazing. She's so amazing. She was so in love with Entikko. Yeah, actually.
Before Poate, as a person, you've attended other expos.
I wouldn't say no, actually. No.
You've not?
No.
So Poate is the first expo.
Exactly.
Which impression has it given you as a first timer, as you as an individual representing a lodge, a new lodge, and you as a consultant going to tell people, do this, go here and do this? Yeah.
Trust me. Okay. I do marketing and sales. It's something I really love to do, because it's in me. I like to talk about something nice. And one thing I can say about Entikko is one property that is not hard to sell. Why? Of course, you have to put in one or two things there, but the property is easy to sell. The property gives you the energy to actually go out there and experience whatever the property has to offer. For me, I just love what I'm doing with Entikko. And I love the fact that from the day I decided to say, let me take this, handle it and do something with it, it's actually yielding for me. It's showing that I'm actually not in the wrong track. I'm in the right track with Entikko. And I feel I've achieved something with Entikko. I feel people have known Entikko. I feel I've done so far. I've done my best with Entikko. And I'm willing to do more, because I'm still not stopping now. No, I'm not stopping. I'm going to do more, and we're just getting started. We're getting started with Entikko. The fact that people know about Entikko, I want people to actually, if you think about property in Murchison Falls, I want you and you to think about Entikko. Number one thing. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm working towards for. So, as with me and my team, of course, you're going to think Poate whenever you have a client asking for accommodation in Murchison Falls. That's what I'm looking for.
So Poate has given you that impression?
Yeah. Actually, it does.
Wow. I know even the good things have a few small hop-ups here and there.
True, yeah.
What are those that you found at Poate, and what do you think would be done good to make it even way better, smoother? Because it is good, like you're saying, flowers all. Yeah.
Okay, this is okay. That's one my. First of all, I love my country. I like the fact that every year we have Poate, and bringing in thousands of people to experience, to love, or to see how much we love our country, and bringing other hosted buyers and ABCD. Okay, one thing for this year, we are told the Poate is going to take 4 days. because for us we know it's 4 days. 4 days is from the first day up to the fourth day. You are actually selling your property. You have your stall still standing. People are still gonna come to your stall from first day to the fourth day. To our surprise, the expo is for 3 days, and people were really surprised because they didn't communicate that from day one. And most of us had already put in a lot of programs and planning and ABCD for up to the 4 days, for the fourth day. So proper communication is one thing Poate should, or the Poate team, whoever is running Poate, should really consider, because we, the lodge owners or the agents or whoever is buying whatever the Poate is selling, should be able to be told the truth from day one, so we know what we're dealing with.
Because they have paid for.
Exactly, because we know what we are dealing with. And also, the fee was increased from 500,000 last year to 1 million, which is okay, because, I mean, we thought it's going to be something
different,
extraordinary, something better. But to our surprise, probably the money was paid too much for something less. We know there are things people have to consider. We are not in the organization team, which is true, but for me, communication was lacking. For us who are attending Poate every year, they should communicate to us that
today we are changing ABCD.
They should just tell us it's 3 days. It's okay. We shall understand that.
Because, okay, I think I also noticed that, and I met a few colleagues there, and they were like, okay, we were just getting started to talk business with people.
Yeah.
Because the first day, which was, I think, the opening day, people were setting up.
Yeah.
People were setting up their stores, putting all this. Even on the second day, there were a few people still setting up their stores.
Usually the climax is Friday and Saturday.
Exactly.
And especially Saturday, that's when most people are home and they want to relax and come and check what people are selling and what everyone has to sell. But trust me, I met a lot of people outside. Even I have a friend who came specifically, is thinking today people sell. To her surprise, nothing is standing.
We didn't have that consumer day.
No, consumer day wasn't there. Maybe, okay, I don't know whether they think about them or not, but to anyone who wanted to come on Saturday, we lost those clients already.
I think the only guys who are working now are the crafts, the fashion stars.
But not as much, because everyone, the number of people, okay, for me, if I was a Poate organizer in their team, I would recommend the fourth day to run on. However, from morning up to midday or 1 o'clock. So beyond that, you are told to pack up. So from 2 up to whatever time this thing is going to end, it's okay. Because people who come in the morning would have at least known that actually this thing is coming from maybe in the morning up to midday. So it's okay. It will give you still time to organize, because this function started actively at 2. Trust me, if people would still have come and collected their things today with no disturbance and anything, because communication, like I said, is important. And we needed that. No one gave us something accurate to work with. No one was saying what we needed to hear. Sometimes they said truth hurts.
And truth is bitter.
But you tell me the truth.
We got to say it.
Tell me that you're paying for 4 days. However, the fourth day is going to be half day.
Vibes. And
then the half day is for, because we all have to, I don't know whether make money or whatever, but we all have to fit in the tourism world, because even this show is something, it's okay in fashion, which is still okay for our tourism world or the industry, but communicate and tell us early. Some of us were not told the day we are paying for this thing that's going to be for 3 days. We are told 4 days.
Okay, now you've spoken your heart.
For a lot of people out there, by the way.
Yeah.
Because when I came in the morning, people were not happy. I'm just speaking for someone who can be here to say. because this is our country. I wouldn't want to throw shade. But this is what is happening. How about we be better organized? And also, the second thing I think they will consider, they should consider is the distance. If we can get something a bit nearer, because the public, they're also consumers. To go back to that, when we were setting up Entikko, we usually have this thing: Ugandans don't buy ABCD. Ugandans cannot afford this dollar rate ABCD because we think we charge in dollars, and dollars are. But to turn of events, 90% of our clients at Entikko, they're Ugandans.
Really?
90%. Respectfully, thank you for whoever. Every Ugandan out there that has supported Poate. Whether high season, and we have been in low season. May for us is low season. We have not felt it. Truthfully speaking, we haven't felt low season at Entikko. And the crowd is 9 Ugandan.
So for you guys, you've started business at a good pace.
Yeah. For a new property.
You found Ugandans thirsty for a new product.
It's just like what I said at the beginning. Murchison Falls National Park needed something enticing.
Unique.
For a traveler. A traveler needed a reason to go to Murchison Falls other than the game drive, the boat cruise, the top of the fall, because that's what we do, right? But Entikko has something more to offer. We have the morning sunrise. It's so beautiful. Trust me,
I love sunrises and sunsets.
It is beautiful. Every person that has experienced and who has done that falls in love with Entikko more and more again, and it's so beautiful. I just at the property. It's walkable, maybe 5 minutes walk. You do it from 6:40 to roughly 7:40 or 8, depends on the scorch of the sun. It's so beautiful. It's only us that offers that experience in Uganda. Yes. Most of them have to go to maybe top of the falls. We have it at the property.
Sundowning.
You sit at Entikko, then you view the entire park with a distance view of the river. So for us, that is a plus activity at Murchison Falls. And we have a nature walk that is really amazing. You walk around, there's a rock that you climb a bit, there's a little bit of hiking, but it's so beautiful, and people love that experience as well. Most people don't have it at their property. We have a very beautiful evening bonfire experience. We like to organize it for whoever wants to have that intimate moment in the evening, the calm, the peace, to listen to culture or instruments in the evening, and then you're just chilling with culture dances. It's so beautiful at Entikko. It's one experience we like to sell to our visitors.
I think for Entikko, me and my team, after visiting Entikko, we shall do another episode for the investors. That is in season 2, which we are launching very soon.
Wow. Next
month.
Okay.
We are launching the resource mobilization, and we start recording. Of course, we shall come to your office.
I will be there to welcome.
Yeah, so we shall visit and we shall share the feedback.
Okay.
And we shall share the videos for the Ugandans that are not able to, or that are still doubting Entikko. At least I've heard from someone I trust. They recommend Entikko like 100%. They're
Trust
like,
me.
you man, if you don't go to Entikko. So
like your life is gonna change if you go to
Paul
Entikko.
And Paul got a chance that heard about that second phase, the presidential suit, the
VVIP,
the
privacy,
and he was like, yo man, this thing. So he can't wait.
I know.
So if Paul can't wait, then who is me? And I think with this, thank you for joining us. I think I will need you to give your parting shots, and we wrap it up.
Well, from me to the tourism industry in Uganda, we are not doing as badly as we think we are. We are not. We just need to to sort some things, put ourselves right, choose the right things to do. Like I said, if you plan to set up a property, how about you put your 100% in it, so that we know that however much the industry is harsh, however much the government is not doing something as much to help us, let's us as tourism gurus, anyone who is invested in the tourism industry, each one of us has something to offer in every capacity.
We help each other.
Yes.
The government will find us.
Because the government, as we cry, as much as we are calling them to come and get us where we are, they're not coming. Because we have been discussing with our colleagues for this Poate launch. Because I just thought, not one time have I seen the president of Uganda come to launch Poate. Not one time. And it's not a small event. It's an event that we host every year. But he has never come.
Sends representatives.
He's always sends representative. We appreciate the representative you send, Mr. President. But tourism brings something big in this economy of Uganda. As much as they don't want to come and talk about it openly, but tourism, I think, isn't it number 2?
It is.
Number 2. Bringing something big in this economy and hiring or employing thousands of youth. Because if you can sit now and count the youths we have in the tourism industry, there are so many. And most of them are employed.
Exactly.
In driving, especially the tour guide world, in ticketing, every sector in the tourism industry, you can find like 20% of the employees or 20% of the workers are teenagers.
And yet we have not yet maximized the tourism sector.
No.
We haven't touched the mice. We haven't touched.
Exactly.
So we are just still at 10%.
Even the media is still not touched much in the tourism industry. So as much as the government is denying or not even recognizing tourism has something that is bringing money into the country, if I can ask, in my smallest capacity, but a lover for tourism, a consultant, and one person who has been in tourism since the time I fell in love with this country, how about one time, if not next year, we dare the president himself
to be here
and host or open this ceremony for us, because we need to see that he loves the tourism industry as much as it goes for because most of the events he attends is for the manufacturers, the industry. I see him.
He recently attended the launch of Hidden Uganda.
Exactly. He usually goes to opening buildings or the industries or manufacture, which is okay. We appreciate that you take care of the investors in Uganda. How about you think about the tourism industry as well? Because we think you're not caring about it. It's like your father abandoning you. And it's only your mother coming always to come and
be there for you.
Don't cry. Daddy is coming. Daddy Daddy ngataja. Daddy jango tulabeko naffe katukuyita ojje oleme okutuma ba representative.
Daddy Sonia akuita.
Ba representative tubaagala.
Come attend Poate.
Yes.
And
next year katukuyite ojje, even if it's for 1 hour or whatever minute you think is worth. Bring yourself. We shall appreciate that meaning now what to lose tuli important
as a sector.
Yes. Because we are doing most of these things, we are doing it because we love this country. And you do love us. Tuli bazukulu twagala. Kyogamba kati nga bazukulu ffe ababiri abaliwo tukukoobola mwami president. Ojjo tukyalireko oba tukwise ku
Poate year 2026.
Year 2026. From me to the tourism industry, I hope we don't stop what we do, because we all love Uganda in every capacity that we we try to represent it. And everyone putting a stone of foundation in this industry, we thank you and I appreciate you. From Entikko Safari Lodge to you, we welcome you. We can't wait to host you and give you the experience of your lifestyle. Thank you.
Well, and that's a wrap for this episode. Thank you for keeping it locked. It has been me, Zingozal, your host, and you've been on Destination 256, your go-to destination for all things tourism. These are the special episodes for the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo.
And it is beautiful.
Thank you for keep it locked. We still have more coming in. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.